Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, the UK modded series. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. Last time out, I built this viaduct, and this is the replacement viaduct for the old viaduct that crossed the river that was a little bit windy. This one is almost entirely straight, apart from just the end right here in front of you, where there is a very slight radius to the curve. Now, having stepped away from Transport Fever 2 for a little bit, of course I do not record many videos in a row because I just do not have the time to do that, but having stepped away and then coming back and looking at this bridge, I have to say that this does look rather realistic as opposed to the other one. The other advantage of this is, despite the fact that the run here from where the old bridge used to connect is, I think this is about 200 yards, 200 odd meters longer than what the previous one was. But because of the radii of the curves on this particular setup, this particular new part of the route, the speeds are much higher. So trains can do 80 through the entire route, as opposed to before where you were stuck at 50 and then subsequently 60 miles per hour. So that is good. All in all, an improvement in the realism, an improvement in the route itself, and an improvement in the speed. Excellent. In today's video, what I'm going to do is move away from this bridge just a little bit north over to, I say north, it's more northwest, isn't it? Move northwest over to West Mersea. And in West Mersea, there is an area where the old railway used to go into the station, which is now abandoned, and there are some tracks there. I'm going to be looking at turning that into a goods yard. So just like the goods yards that I currently have in Bracknell, Carnforth, Maxfield, Ely. No, that's it, just those four towns at the moment. I'm going to make the fifth one in West Mersea, and then if I do get time, I shall move on over to Lichfield and put that one in as well. But I'm not sure if that is going to be something I can do. Before I do any of that though, and obviously after the intro, I just need to do a little bit of cleanup around the curve that train is going around, right in the far right side of your screen, right middle of the screen, where I believe it might be getting stuck in traffic. I just need to do a little bit of cleanup. This is very busy. Unplanned. This was completely unplanned. I have no idea what is coming up now. So there we go. So I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup and see if there have been a couple of suggestions for the bridge as well, and I might have a look at that if I get time. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started and let's build another goods yard. Right, so the first bit that I need to sort out is this little bit here. I did notice it after the episode that there does appear to be a little bit of a hill just there that I think I can clean up. So just this little bit over here. Now, in order for me to do this, I do need to ensure that the trains are cleared out of the way. So I'm trying to work out exactly what is holding what up. Right, that was really stupid of me, because this is now we've got a massive hold up because I've put signals in the wrong place. So I'm actually going to fix said signals. How have I managed to do this? That was very silly of me. There we are. And somehow that has managed to open this little bit up as well. That's a little awkward, isn't it? Made a right mess of those. But whilst that is all happening, so that clears this train in. Which train are you? Okay. There appear to be some timetabling issues. Hang on a minute. Oh no, you are now moving out and you are going through and you are currently stuck. This is suddenly a very busy station, so I want to take a screenshot of this because having a station this busy is always nice to see. So I'd like to take a screenshot of some of the busyness of this station. There we go. I think that shows a lot of what is going on. I think the station is going to run into a lot of trouble, but let me clear that out. So that should allow, so a train comes in there. Why have you come in there? Why are you, okay, so you are now overtaking this train, which is on the same path as you. You are stuck there. That sounds like another train leaving. That is that train leaving. That is also that train leaving, which will enable this train to get in, which is just going to cause a little bit of chaos, but that should theoretically allow... Why are you not moving in up to here? Oh, yes, because waypoints. That is something we cannot do in Transport Fever 2. I wish we could, because it would be excellent. It would really, really be useful if that was something that was doable. Right, you are now going to be cleared into this station. So will you move in? No, clearly not, because another one of these are coming through. How many of these? This is like a London bus. It's like the number, oh, what number was it that people used to always talk about? None of them show up, and then 3 show up at once. Cannot remember the number. And here we go. Here's another train. Okay, that's a cargo train. At least I know this works, because that train has just overtaken along here. Right, in the meantime, this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use the tool. So instead of waiting around, I'm going to use the fantastic marker tool and select this bit of track here up to... right, now up to where? Should I select it up to this bit of track here? Turn around, please. Hello. There we go. So there to there. And see if I can smooth out the ramp. There it is. That is a much smoother ramp. So actually, this is going to work in favor of one of the comments that I saw that actually did mention this, said that there is a bit of a hill, and certainly there is. So a train would passengers come around here, they can just about see the viaduct before going into this cutting here until they come back out up along this. Now, I need this train to move. The reason I need that train to move is so that I can get the rest of this track in. There we go. That train is now moving. Hopefully there is nothing coming up behind it for a while. There is not. Good. So as soon as that train is clear of... Give it another couple of 100 yards. Yes, there appears about right. I shall pause this. Break the track. And I know this is going to mess everything up, but I'm going to do it anyway. Break the track. Shockingly, it isn't messing anything up yet. Oh, there is a signal just there. Just remember that signal. I'll break this bit too. This is where things will break. Yep. Up to let's say there, and replace this with 80 miles per hour track. So 80 mile per hour track right there. And the track will run alongside. Yep, this is much better. All the way. Doesn't appear to be entirely happy with it. So I have to be very careful. Is that correct? Yes, it is. All the way up to... No. Careful. Very careful. Up to there. Now, in all honesty, I could very, very well keep that freight track up, higher up. It would be odd, but it is not out of the realms of possibility. This is something that has been seen before. I have seen tracks where literally there is another track just slightly higher up. But for this purpose, just for now, I'm not going to do that. I'm also going to check the speeds. So that is a 50 mile per hour track. So I just need to ensure, first off, replace the signal and then refit the 80 mile per hour track to run parallel. Remember where the signal goes here, that is just after this crossing. So just replace the 50 mile per hour track. So up to 50. And here we go. All the way along. Up to there. And then we have that connection. Was that? I had this angle. I had this angled quite well as it went around. So it goes around, goes around. It's still got that slight bit of a straight edge there, or a straight section of track. So the radius of the track goes a little bit odd just there. But I think it should be suitable. And then place that there. And whilst I'm at it, well, first off, check the lines again. There, you see, this bit needs to do that. It's a shame. Is there a way to reorder? There isn't a way to reorder this, is there? I thought there was a way to reorder these. Never mind. So there we go. That goes that way. Okay. That is looking positive. Let's go ahead and stick some signage up. 80 miles per hour. Just as a reminder for that. And a reminder for this crossing. It is 50 to the left. That's a low pole. There we go. 50 to the left. And we are all right. There. And then this is all. That is all fine. Somebody did comment about this and saying turn it into some sort of a yard. I would like to, but I'm not sure how I would go about doing it. But given the nature of that steep hill. Well, I say steep hill. It isn't that steep, but certainly for a railway, it is steep. So I'm not entirely sure how I would go about doing that. But let's go ahead and continue playing this. Oh, look, the trains are really clearing out of the station, or have cleared out of the station. A couple of other things. Somebody did mention brake vans, which is something I have not put on any of my freight trains. So I'm going to see if I can find one right now. And if I do have one, there we go. I do have a brake van, I suppose. I mean, these carry passengers. That isn't what I'm... Oh wait, no, these do not carry passengers. Here we go. So I can stick a brake van out the back of this particular train, I guess. Let's have a peek at it now. Where are you? There you are. Would that be realistic? I'm not entirely certain. Oh, look at this. This is starting to get a little busy. A couple of things that also I've actually been looking at replacing some of this, because I think this could cause issues going forward. So I need to do something to fix this particular mess. Somehow I've got food here. I have no idea how that has happened, but I can manage all of these vehicles and do a little bit of an edit on them. And what I shall be doing is adding a brake van to each one. So one of these brake vans, let's put in one of these on each one. So here we go. Just here, add a brake van to you, add a brake van to you, add a brake van to you, and add a brake van to you. Oh no, that's two brake vans. Move that one down. There we go. Okay, they all now have brake vans. So that should now be a little better. Good. Now, did I say that I had an issue with which platform some of these were going in on? Not entirely sure, although this is starting to... This is really starting to look like a busy goods yard. Or a marshalling yard, should I say. With trains... Well, I say everywhere, but it isn't really trains everywhere. It's just a few locomotives. The idea is that it gives the illusion of a goods yard. Right. Anyway, back to, or onto the main bulk of today's video. This is what I'm going to do. So we have the ability to replace these tracks with active lines that can connect up here, cross over. Now the crossover might be a little bit interesting, but connect up here, cross straight over into this, and then over to this bit. So that is what I want to do. However, the gasworks are all the way over here, and I think that is something I need to change. So I'd like to move the gasworks into this position, but it just seems a little bit too large. It's not an asset, is it? It's an industry. There we go. It does seem a little large to try and fit in to just into here. It could be possible. There are possibilities, but it just... I cannot find a suitable place for it at this point in time. I could potentially break some of these houses and put it in here. I doubt that would be very well received by the residents. So my only other option is to have the goods yard come in and actually have to ship the coal down over to this place, which I think is what I'm going to have to do. So, in preparation for that, the first thing that I need to do is figure out where this goods yard could fit. So let's go ahead and get the cargo stop, this one here. Let's measure it up for say 200 meters. Where would it fit? I could just stick it in like that. That would be possible. In fact, at that point, I could even make it 250 meters. Stick it in right there and have 3 of them. Let's try and get 3 tracks. 1, 2, 3. In fact, maybe even 4, but certainly 3 tracks. I think this 4th track is not going to be viable for having a train running along. So what I could do is I could do just that, even curl it in a little, and then put a little goods yard for road vehicles to attach to or join up on and pick and drop goods off right at the end. And I think that would be doable, in my opinion. So that is what I'm going to do. So that requires me to start off by breaking all of this. Now, I think I've already taken a screenshot of this, so I'm not all too fussed about breaking this. I'm not going to lose any history behind it, hopefully. Here we are. Second is I need to start looking at placing these in. So the collision is due to the fence, which I will sort out. But before I even do... Oh, I could push it a lot further along. Will the trains get under? Maybe I should put it... Maybe I should put it here and just have this open up a little bit more. I think maybe that is a better option. And because of its proximity to the main station, I also should be curving it. Not quite as much as that. That much is for certain. But maybe something like that will do the trick. Even just a little less. There we are. Trains will easily be able to be sent in there. And I should be able to pick up the goods on the other side. So I think that is what I'm going to do. Build that anyway, please. So right-click builds it. Now, the next thing is clearing up this section of fencing. So we'll go ahead and very carefully, this is again something that needs to be done with the utmost care now. Just up to there. Yes, I think up to there is fine, and then I can run the fencing along this. A road should probably peel out of, so maybe just out of here, going up to this area. I think this is going to look quite good once it is completed. Upgrade of these particular tracks to 10 mile per hour tracks, 20 mile per hour tracks. Let's do 25 mile per hour tracks, shall we? So 25 miles per hour. Those tracks can remain as they are. It's a single track in. Sure, that seems reasonable. And In we go and connect up to that, and that looks like a trains could fit under all three of those. Good. Signals at every single one of these. Possibly at ground level. Somebody mentioned putting in distance signals. I would do that if the distance signals worked, and because they do not, unfortunately, I cannot. Okay, so that connects to there, that connects to there. This one is still an old abandoned line, which is fine. There we are. This bit is alright, this bit is alright. I can put maybe a little... How should I do this? Let's configure this and get this correctly set up now. So 10 mile per hour tracks. There we are. Parallel tracks are done. Connections. Cross connection. Yes. That should be alright. Okay, good. Next is going to be the road. Or no. No, before the road, let's work out the actual stop. So, how large is this freight station going to be? Very large. Platform capacity 16. Wide, 3 platforms. City old. That. No walls. Station surface. Perhaps some city old. Maybe. Okay. That is the amount of room I need. That is a lot of room. However, I can potentially fit it in right there. If this snap thing will stop snapping, I could do that. Potentially move. Okay. I could move the depot, move this out here, move the depot, have another road in here. Yep, that is what I'm going to do. Depot gets moved. Depot is being moved to... Let's find a new place for the depot. Depot, road depot. Old one? New one. Let's just use this one now. Yes, let me use this one. Can I stick the depot in just here? Will it work? It says construction not possible, but I feel like that should be possible. Ooh, hang on. Road splitter. Or splitter tool, or whatever it is. What would happen if I did that and now try to... There we go. I saw it. It's very, very finicky, but it will do it. There, right there. Oh, that road splitter tool is excellent. There we are. And realistically, I suppose that does not need traffic lights. So I'll sort that out at a later time. Right, now you are deleted. You are now... So where's that cargo station of mine that I had planned up? Was it this one? No, not there. Over here. There we go. You now go there. Oh, hang on. But it doesn't connect. It doesn't connect, but I can make it connect. Hang on. I can do this. 300. Well, that connects. No, because it needs to be there. Okay. Come on, brain. You can do this. 200. Of course, that's going to be awkward. Increase the radius. How much does that... Doesn't appear to be doing anything. $300. Can you not do that? No, hang on. I think I know why. There. That's too tight. That is not too bad. Okay, so leave that like that, and then try to fit this one in right there. It is quite a tight connection, but look at that. That could potentially work. And then we redesign this bit so that it is now with curved roads. It is now something that goes... Oh, this snapping tool is really not something that I appreciate. I know that I know they've tried to do something here, but I'm not somebody who actually thinks that this is a very positive thing that they have done. There we go, like that. And then can I somehow... Ooh. Yes, I should be able to do this. Do that. Okay. I'm not keen on that bit. But just having that directly being delivered to there is a good thing. I'm assuming Litchfield is not going to be done in this particular video because of all of this that I'm having to do. Okay. Hang on. Let's bring this capacity down a little. And the reason I'm doing that is because it should allow me to neaten this bit up. Yes, it does allow me to neaten this bit up. There we are. That works a little better. Good. I'll plant some trees just here. This bit is all right. This bit is all right. Probably want no housing along this route. So how am I going to do that? I need to find roads that look like city roads that do not have houses on them. Or I need to try and design them, but I say that as if I have the time to do such a thing. Right. Let's clean up this bit. There we are. And this bit is going to be ballast now. In fact, I might make that ballast all the way right up to the edge of the road. I think that's probably the best option. I'll have to see. There we are. That looks good. Yes, I think right up to the edge of the road here should be ballast. All of this should probably also, this section here should be ballast. Perfect. And just because I can, I'll hold shift and clear this one up. There we go. Good. And this little bit. Ooh, I can turn this into ballast. Should that be ballast? No, I don't think so. I think I've made a mess of this bit. Let's clean that up again. There we are. That will do. Okay, good. So that is that bit. This is messy. Let's clean up that bit there. Maybe I should replace this with country road to prevent any buildings being built. I know that there are some roads somewhere. Oh, is it the Joker streets that I can make? Pavement-like streets, lamp position, town. Is that what some of these streets... I think I'm supposed to configure these. I think I'm supposed to configure these streets so that they can work in a specific way for me to be able to use them without having anything spawning, any houses spawning on them. I think. I'm not entirely sure. There we are. Okay, that is looking all right. Let me now try to figure out this bit. Okay. Now, realistically, what it should be is probably a 25-mile-per-hour crossing from here right the way across like that. Which doesn't look terrible. That really does not look terrible. Let's make it as wide as we possibly can, which is there. The reason for that is so that I can slip this one. So it will pop along here, do that, come back along here, and do that. I should probably have a signal here. Not that signal. I think having a signal here would be a good idea. So, you wait for it to be clear through this. There are signals there that then wait for... I may need to start adjusting some of these signals. That's for sure. Ballast. So I'm just noticing other areas that I can now clean up. Whilst I'm at it, I might as well. There we go. Check the speed limit on this. I think it is 40. No, it's 25. Right, so this is all right because we have 25 all the way. So this is definitely all right. What I could do is put the shunting signals a little further forward. So the train could be out of here. Also, why are you 75 miles per hour? Oh, I have to press other. That is why. There we go. Better. No, I'll leave the shunting signals here for now. I'll put the signage in a bit. Just trying to work out how to put the fence up. So really the fence should be connecting maybe along here. Could put the fence right along this area. I think that is probably wise. Yes, I think that is the wise idea. But before I do any of that, just need to do some of this sort of thing. So I'll just do a little bit of that over. I think I should be able to put a couple right here. Now, can I remember where they go? Is it this one? Yes, it is. There we go. So what I can do is I could put it. I could very much just put it alongside the road, which wouldn't be too unrealistic. So, for example, fits one in just there, and that probably would not be out of that would not be out of place. Right, so let's go ahead and lower this to the right position. Let's actually place a couple of these in. Slightly longer one, just there. In fact, even better. No, this is fine. Just there. Just lift it up just that little bit. There we are. One of those is in. Good. Just gives it a little bit more realism, I suppose. And similarly for these, this is that track. So I could place just a few of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and do the same on this side. I actually think that one's a little that one is not in the right place. Should be there. No, there. Oh, was that the same spot? No, I think it is slightly different. There we go. That. Anything else? It's just a couple of old buildings. Maybe one just sitting just off the track here. Track level, sure. Look at that. I think it sits really well between the track and the road. So that would work with some dark brick or some mixed stone. Maybe still some mixed stone like that. Just giving it a bit of detailing, making it look a little bit more like this is, a busy area. Busy and well used area. And then this bit, I could probably start using all of these in places too. Where would this one go? I suppose if I got rid of one of the cranes, I could pop that in. But that is not something I'm going to do. That looks fine by me. I'm actually going to see if I can change this to maybe gravel or something. Not that gravel. How about that gravel? That's a little darker. I think perhaps I should have changed all of this to ballast. Might look all right. Let me do that. Let me do that. Now that I'm looking at it, just change all of this to ballast. This whole area. And then should I change all of this to ballast too? Perhaps not, but I think there is something to be said about that. Yes, I think there is something to be said about that, with a tiny bit of leveling so that it doesn't look... There we go, so things do not look wrong or out of place. There's a bit of smoothing involved. There we are. And now suddenly, that really does look like a railway yard. Oh, I forgot this bit. Whoops. Now suddenly, I'll say that again. Suddenly, that does look like a railway yard. There we are. And maybe I'll just do this bit here. There we go. I'll pop some trees in or something there. I think maybe that should be all right. Right, so with all of that done, anything missing? Just trying to see. So obviously the gasworks are over here. Oh yes, I might as well do this then too. I'm going to have to break all of these in order to accommodate the gasometer, which there we go. Oh, not that one either. Ah, it is still a little large, isn't it? Ooh. Okay. Will it fit? No. No, it won't. Yes, it will. Okay. Brain, you need to come up with something here. I suppose it doesn't have to have a gasometer, right? Or does it? I think every single one of these should have a gasometer. But for now, what I'm going to do, I may have to move this. I'm going to pop in a small cargo platform. This is just for goods. Oh, hang on. I could put the gasometer in and sneak this into the corner. Right. Autosave is telling me that it is time to end this particular video. So I'm going to quickly do this and then see what I can get out of it. And for those of you who have been asking in the comments, and again, a thank you for all the comments and all the support, particularly on the last 2 or 3 videos. Very much appreciated. For those of you who have been asking, how do I manage to get this looking so realistic, or how do I manage to do X, Y, and Z? A lot of time. I mean, you have just seen how long it has taken me 40 minutes just to do that. That took me 45 minutes. So it does take a lot of time to do a number of these things. Now, what I'm going to do is try and put the gasometer in. Oh, go away. Right. This is always something that doesn't allow me to do that. Let's put the gasometer in and see what we've... Maybe there's a smaller one. There is a smaller one. Why did I not just do that? So obviously I do not want that one yet. This one looks suitable. So what I could have done is popped this in, say just there. I shall... Is this level with this? No. Okay. I shall actually lower this just a touch, if possible. There we go. It's maybe just a little better. Then, that road that I messed up with. I think I could build that anyway. There we go. So I'll do that, followed by a tiny... it would fit there. So could I put this in first? Yes, let me do that. Let me put this in first. 20-meter platform, will it fit? Not quite. Almost. Splitter tool. I'd like it to be split just there, please. Oh, this tool is excellent. I never used this before. I really should have. There we go. Maybe just maybe upgrade this to a normal road. Like that. Put in the gasometer of choice, which is just going to fit, I think. Sure. I think I could say that is okay. Yes, that looks okay. And then maybe... I have to decide what to do with this area. And apparently this road has... I swear there was a road here. What's happened to this road? Where did this road go? There was a road here. There it is. Back in you go. Better. Okay. Right. Shall we play that? Things will probably build there in an inappropriate location, but I will try to sort that out when that happens. What I'm hoping for is that this area all out here starts being populated, just like these areas are, and then I can start building out over to these areas. Okay, now that this is done, let me go ahead and create a new line. So, new line, and it shall be from here to... Oh, where should we go to? Shall we just pick it up from up here? I think that is probably a good idea. And which platform? I think we could do platform 15 or 14. And if you cannot do 14, do 12. Or maybe I should have it platform 12 to start with. Let's do platform 12 to start with. And then 14, 15 are your alternate platforms. This is just awkward. The way you're doing this. Go through there, go along there, that is fine. Then you will cross there, and then on this side, you have choice of platform. Even though there will only be one train coming in. I think it is just... To be able to give it such a choice is great. I'm going to push the coal train further up, I think. I think I want the coal train to be way up here at some point. I'll have to figure that out. Not yet, but I think I'm going to have to do something with that. That gives me this particular route, which is... I'll colour it in a lighter purple. There we are. And I think that is happily completed, actually. Yes, that is fine. And then all I need is another little route from, let's say from here. So I'll do this. I'll name the routes in a minute. From there to there. Sure, that... I mean, I would have preferred that you went down that road and then like that, but I'll let you go down the back streets for now. Dark in colour. This is going to be... That is pure fuel that I believe is going to be transported. So this is FRRD West Mersea coal. Yep. And then the other one, which is here, is going to be FRRA West Mersea goods. What did I name the other lot? Ely goods. Yep. I mean, it isn't just Ely goods now. It should be. I think I should name it Northwest goods or something. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Northwest goods. There we go. Because it does handle the Northwest. So there we go. And if I do another set, we can have Northeast goods, and move along from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... Oh, how should I do this? No, I'll get the train running in the next video. I think this is a good spot to end in, or end with, and also, problems are starting to occur. I'll have to sort something out there. Oh, wait. I know how to do this. Posts. Is that what it's called? Post. Wait, what's that? Oh, I thought there was a post, something to do with post office or something. Here we go. Boundary markers. Annoying that you have to do this, but it's better than... It's just better than other things. So there we go. That should stop anything building there. That should stop anything from building there. Nothing can build along that area. This should stop anything building. I can make this at 4. This should stop anything building here. And make that 3. Sure. This should stop anything building there. And last bit, which is just this bit here. Pop in a few, and that should stop anything building right there. There we go. Good. Let's go ahead and take a screenshot for this particular video. So actually, I do not want to show everything off. So I'll just try and show a little bit of it off, i.e. this bit. There we go. Like that. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Tron Sports Fever 2, the UK modded series. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think, any suggestions you might have. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon, link in the description box below, as are links to my social media and Discord server. That is all from me, and I shall see you next time in Tron Sports Fever 2, the UK modded series, where I shall get this running. And then, perhaps I will actually get Lichfield done. It appears to me that I'm doing one goods yard per episode, which is not fast enough. So I might have to do a time lapse at some point in a few videos to do 3, 4, or 5 goods yards in a single episode. Also, the forest in the distance there, top right, looks quite good. I did not notice that. From this angle, I did not realise it would look quite as realistic. So there we go. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time.